In many countries, sex is difficult to talk about, but in this conservative Muslim country, it's even harder.
Oh my God, sex education, no, I don't want my kids to hear about sex.
I don't think they like to refer anything to sex, since sex has to do with after marriage in Islam.
Islam does not tell them you cannot learn this stuff, you cannot learn that stuff. You can learn it, but you have to have limits. You have to have certain ways, not to overexpose. Just give them a simple answer.
In Islam, for you to know, it's better than you being ignorant about it. When I know what's right in sex and so on, it's better than me not knowing anything about it and doing mistakes that I will regret it down my life.
In Qatar, sex education is referred to as human reproduction, where only the general information is taught.
Whilst society seems to perhaps becoming more progressive, in some ways it might be trying to restrict some of the things that we do try to do at schools. But basically we're looking at generally giving the students understand about the structures that are associated with their own reproductive system. So both male and female, the correct terminology, and basically how they fit together.
We just learned about the male parts and female body parts in biology.
Despite the sensitivity of the topic, school is not the only place where kids learn about sex.
I learned about sex socially. Nothing that has to do with education, nothing that has to do with biology classes, nothing with teachers, you know. And if we have any questions, we don't tend to ask teachers.
From TV shows and movies, from internet, most of the time it's not correct information.
Kids will get information, they will get it. If they have a question, they're gonna have the answer.
My friends in grade 9, they searched sex and they saw all the sex positions on Wikipedia and everything.
Almost every guy I know watches pornography, and they learn all the body parts and how to do things from watching pornography.
Regardless of the challenges, contraceptives are easily accessible.
I think it's great that they're selling birth control and condoms freely without any type of prescription or age limit. Those type of purchases to be made without hindrance.
I was shocked, like every time you walk in, beside the cashier, there's a big shelf with condoms, different shapes and kinds and so on. It does encourage them, for them to try it. You know, I'll try it, nothing's gonna happen.
Part of me thinks that that's quite liberal, and another part of me perhaps thinks that it may be a little bit naive also.
When I see a young boy, very young boy, I don't give him that because of not use it in the wrong ways. You can't control it because this here, the country here, the marriage time is not dependent on the age.
I have some guy friends that they hold condoms around with them 24 hours, and they go because you know, just for protection.
We need to educate our kids. We don't want them to go get wrong answers, get sick, get diseases, or grow up feeling that this is not natural, this is not part of who people are.
Generally speaking, they wouldn't explain anything to them. It's a surprise. It's like when they get married, surprise.
Parents should talk to us about it. Eventually, they have to.
Rana Khalid and Ola Diab, Northwestern University in Qatar.